Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with the most powerful, quiet climaxes in all of classical music. And today I present a rarity, but something that everybody should know because it's just unbelievably amazing. Really, really incredible, haunting, spooky, one of the most harrowing short piano works in the entire repertoire. And it was a recent discovery. I mean, it was written back in the 1830s or something like that, but it's by Alkan, Alkan, Alkan. Alkan, rhymes with Calcan, the dog food, if you do it in English. Charles Valentin Morang was his real name or something like that. He was an unbelievable piano virtuoso who, like Chopin, wrote almost entirely for the keyboard. His technique was such that he made Liszt nervous. His output was extraordinary, and now is becoming rather well known thanks to pianists who can actually play it, like Marc-André Hamelin and people like that, who actually know how to handle it technically. He was popularized in the 1980s, I believe, somewhere around there, by Ronald Smith, British pianist and scholar who brought him to general international attention. Amazing how for 150 years or so his music was as good as unknown. Raymond Lowenthal also played a bit of Alkan and was considered quite eccentric for doing so. The music is marvelous. It's marvelous stuff. It's fabulously weird and exciting and structurally powerful. And oh my gosh, the guy was incredible. He was a genius. And he's right up there with Liszt and Chopin. He really should be, or should be considered such. Anyway, so what have we got here? Well, he wrote a bunch of preludes in all the major and minor keys, opus 31, I think they are. And one of them, number 8, is called Le Chanson de la Folle au bord de la mer, which is the Song of the Madwoman at the Seashore. Oh, yes. I mean, just the title, juicy, right? I mean, you get the image. It's like, yeah, yes. And it's such a graphic piece. I mean, you consider it's just a piano, but what you have is, in the left hand, the sound of the surf in the distance, dimly perceived through the mind of this madwoman who's living in her own bubble. You hear the waves crashing on the shore with monotonous rhythm, and then there's this lonely on the top of the right hand, this lonely, lonely tune that just repeats and repeats until somehow it changes and rises to a scream of horror, and then descends back into the depths, and the melody becomes fragmented, and all that's left is the sound of the waves on the seashore. I mean, it's about 4 minutes long, 3 minutes long, depending on the tempo. There's a very wide range of interpretation in this little piece. But wow, talk about the power of quiet music and simple melody. I mean, everything about this piece is reduced to its absolute essentials. There's not a single note out of place, and it creates the most powerful, tense. It's an expressionist nightmare, in a little space, in a little package. It's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to play the whole thing with pianist Laurent Martin on Marco Polo. It's a beautiful performance, a really beautiful performance. There are a lot I've heard that have been terribly insensitive, really crazy, because it has to be absolutely hypnotic. And this performance is. It's beautifully, beautifully shaped. So let's listen to Alkan, the Song of the Madwoman by the Seashore, part of his Preludes, opus 31, number 8. If that does not illustrate the power of quiet music, then nothing does. I mean, really, come on. I mean, it's a tone poem. It's a perfect embodiment of silent horror. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. You should listen to the whole set of Preludes. They're marvelous. Alkan is a real find if you don't know his music. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care.